folks. This is Jerry Wink. I'm going to be your instructor for Accounting 202 through Extended Studies during the summer of 2019. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the class and to show you kind of how to maneuver around the course. So go to Blackboard. That's going to be the first thing you do for everything in this class. We're going to pick out the summer 201 arranged, and it has the call number of 4501. Okay, you probably have to log in, but I've been in the class today already, so I'm already there. Okay, the first thing you'll notice is the welcome, and it's going to tell you that the most valuable document is the Excel syllabus. So I want you to print that and look at it every single day, because everything that you need is in that syllabus. Okay, you're going to find the announcements, and I'll put up an announcement and make it available, send it to you as soon as I get the video loaded. Okay, go to course information. My computer is very slow here. You will see a link for the word syllabus. If you click on it, you'll see that it's through an extended study generic syllabus, but I've adapted it for this summer. So the way to reach me is my cell phone, okay? So how I want you to do it is I want you to text me first and see if it's a good time to call. And then if it isn't, I'll tell you when will be. If it is, I'll say, sure, call me. You can also email me, but I did hear from a student this morning that my email box is full on campus. I have a really hard time managing that here in Texas, and it's easier to do on campus, but I'm going to do what I can this next week to get it where you can take care of it. Okay, this syllabus keeps the dean happy mostly. It keeps me happy some. At the end of it, it tells you how to go get a tutor. So they do have summer tutors, I believe. Check with Sarah Mize on the second floor of HSB. Here is my recommended way to study and some additional learning resources for you. Okay, so I'm done with the word syllabus. We're going to go to the Excel. Well, before we go to the Excel syllabus, here's the textbook you need. For the extended study class, you can get the software for a grace period of 14 days, but you need to have a book and the key to the book as soon as possible, and preferably day one, which is May 13th on Monday. And I'll show you, I have the way to get into the online software in the Excel syllabus. So I'm going to click on it. You will have already gotten here because you're looking at the video. I'll post the link when I get it loaded up to YouTube. Okay, the way to register for Wileyplus through Blackboard is you sign into Blackboard, you go to the week 1 module, click on any Wileyplus assignment. I'll show you how to recognize them. You'll see a choice. You'll see 3 choices. You can put in the code you've already purchased, or you can purchase a code directly from them and not go through our bookstore, or you can choose the 14-day grace period if you've already ordered a book and a code, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm pretty sure when you purchase the code or the grace period, you don't have to purchase it. It comes with an ebook. So if you're comfortable with ebooks, there it is. All right, I'm going to take grades on practice homework. I am not taking grades on practice homework. Let me fix that right now. I'm taking grades on graded homework and mastery exercises, and that's it for the summer. The other last spring had way too many things in there to do. And you just don't have enough time this summer to do that, and nor do I have enough time to pull all those grades. So we're going to make it easy on both of us. You go to Accounting 201 on Blackboard, and you access each item through each week's module, or in this case through the chapters, each chapter. So let me fix that too. Each chapter. If I could type, it would help, wouldn't it? Okay. The grades, your graded homework is 40 points per chapter for 520 points. Mastery exercises are 30 points per chapter for 390 points. So you've got the graded homework. It's algorithmic. Every student's going to have different numbers, but you get the same number each attempt, and you get 5 attempts. For the mastery exercises, you get 15 questions at 2 points each. I didn't do very good proofing this, did I? I hope I have the right syllabus in here. Well, it's not letting me do anything here. Let's go at it this way. Let's put in the unlock. That might help. 2 points each, okay? So 30 points for 13 chapters is 390 points. And then you have a reflection paper. Okay, this reflection paper is due at 8 a.m. You cannot be late turning that in. It's due at 8 a.m. and it's worth 200 points. Without it, you can't make an A. So make sure you get it turned in on time. The reason I want it then is because I want to have all day that day to grade them and update grades, so that as soon as 5 o'clock hits, as soon as I'm done grading and updating, I want to enter grades, because then I might have a week or 2 off or not, and I want to get my grades in and start getting ready for fall if I've not already done it. So being timely is important to me. So I hope it's important to you as well. Okay, so this gets everything there. The next thing I prepared for you is a grade sheet. So this tells you from chapter 1, you have 70 possible points. Every chapter until you get down to chapter 13 has 70 possible points, but the reflection paper has to be turned in like with that chapter 13 or shortly thereafter, and so you have 270 points that last week. Your total possible points are 1,110. The class is based off of 1,000 total points. So I built in a little cushion for you, or a little extra credit. You only have to get 1,000 or 900 points to get an A. So you've got a little cushion in there, but you can't wiggle out of too much of it, okay? This is another thing I prepared for you, is you can take this and copy and paste it into your own Excel worksheet. And as you earn a grade and Wileyplus tells you what you've earned, I want you to put it in here. Because whenever you see grades from me, I'm going to do, in Blackboard, I'm going to do a graded homework total, a mastery exercise total, a total for your paper, and then Wink's total points. I want you to make sure that Wink's total matches your total. And if it doesn't, then we're in trouble, okay? And I want you to text me, and let's have a fun conversation and get that resolved as quickly as we can. Okay, so that takes care of the grade sheet page. Chapter 1, every chapter is set up like this. I have what you have to work that week, when it's due. Okay, this is the absolute final due date. Do not wait till the last day to do any of your homework. Because if you do, you're not going to get it all done, and I'm not going to let you get it all done. You've had from later today, which is May 12th, until August 1st to get the work done. And there's a lot of work, but there's not that much work. Okay, in the Excel spreadsheet, I tell you, I give you lecture notes and homework links. And on certain chapters, I give you videos and worksheets that I prepared. Then this homework, the Excel homework, is identical to the textbook problems and exercises. So down here in Chapter 1, BE stands for Brief Exercise, and it's Chapter 1, numbers 1, 2, and 5. The E is Exercises, Chapter 1, numbers 12, 14, 15, and 16, and then Problems, Chapter 1, number 2A and 4A. Okay, so those will be the ones you see in your graded homework. If you get stuck, you can compare the numbers in the book to the numbers in the Excel homework that I prepared for you and shown you how to work it, and then you should be able to go back and get unstuck. Okay, if not, you let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you. Okay, and then you have mastery exercises to do. I recommend you do the reading, do the studying, you do the graded homework and the mastery while that chapter is fresh on your mind. And don't put the masteries off till later. This is really, it's for you, but it's also for me. I copy and paste this into Blackboard when I do Chapter 1, and I can show you that. So we're going to go to Chapter Folders. I'm already at 11 minutes. Okay, go to Chapter 1. And Chapter 1, this is the information I said I copied and pasted. So you should read it because I took the time to write it out and do it for you. I think it's important. Okay, here's the lecture notes from Chapter 1. Eventually a header will come up and it should say 10th edition, Wygant 10th edition, and it does. If that is not what you get, you need to let me know ASAP so that I can get the right one up there for you. Okay, then you have the Excel homework. Click on it. It's coming. Sometimes between editions of the book, some of the numbers don't change, so I just leave the homework as it is. Sometimes they do change, and I'll note that it's for the 10th edition. I hope I did that. And there will be tabs at the bottom of it as soon as it quits loading. Maybe. It's still loading, okay. So the way you find it is by going to each tab. They'll give you a different assignment. So that's how you access that information. Okay? All right, close that out. Okay, then you have the videos, and they will load for you as well. And then you can go into Wileyplus and click each link to get to the homework for that. So if you have any trouble getting around, let me know, okay? Let me go back to, I want to go back to the syllabus. Let's see, I think I have it up right here. I'll check the header, extended studies, yes. Okay, I'm going to go to the end. So each chapter is identical except with that chapter's information. Here is a tab for reflection paper instructions. So the assignment is just a reflection. I want to know what you thought about the class, basically. The deadline is Thursday, August 1, again at 8 a.m. I want you to list 3 things in each one because the grading rubric is very specific. And if you only list one thing you learned in class, then you don't get full credit for that section of the grading rubric. I hope that makes sense to you. It's an opinion paper, so the only grading I can do is general writing. It's all your opinion. You tell me what you think about it. I do want you to follow these guidelines. It's like an APA format paper. Make sure you double space. In the spring, I got way too many papers that were single spaced. So people aren't looking at this. I don't want to read a book. A couple of pages is fine. If it goes up to 4 pages, that's okay. You have to submit it via an assignment in Blackboard. And here's how to tell you how to submit it. The grading rubric is right here. So you're going to be graded on 3 things you learned in the class, 3 things you're going to use in your career, 3 things you liked, 3 things that you think I can improve on. Did you follow, for the most part, the APA paper guidelines? Could you write complete sentences and spell the words correctly, basically? So that's how you're graded. So I'm going to emphasize one more time, the Excel document, Excel syllabus is your key to this class. Everything you need to know is in this Excel document. It is replicated here in your Blackboard section. And I want to show you one more thing. In Chapter 13, I think I put in a reminder. Yeah, I did. I put in a reminder of when your reflection paper's due. Okay? But you have to go to the last folder, which is reflection paper. It has the instructions again. It has the video link. You can copy and paste that link into your browser. And when you click on it, it will have a place that you can submit the paper on your view. On my view, it has the stuff I set up, okay? It won't have it for you. Well, maybe it does. Okay, so you can copy and paste it in here, or you can write it in there. Either way. I'm going to cancel out of that, though. Okay. Announcements. Pay attention when I put announcements. I'm going to update grades about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks in the summer. I'll tell you when I've updated grades for you to check. Course information is where you find the syllabi and the textbook information. Chapter folders is where you find content. Okay, reach out to me if you need me, and I'm here for you to help you be successful in this class, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks a lot for taking the class. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.